Good morning, grade 9s. So I'm making a video just to help you to work through the work that I've sent this week. It's really not as difficult as it may seem, right? So if you listen to the first beat, I'll do beat 1 and beat 2 with you to try and help you out, right? So this is what your blocks look like, all right? So the first element you have is the hi-hat, as you can see. So the hi-hat is the piece that's going tss, 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 tss. All right, take a listen to it in the beat. All right, so in every single beat, the hi-hat is in actual fact doing the same thing. And as I explained before, your beat looks like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right? And the hi-hat is doing the same thing in every single beat. It is actually playing each and every single one of those notes. So your hi-hat is going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and, right? So every single one of the beats that you're going to do actually looks exactly like that, right? Then we're going to use the color blue. Well, let's do the bass drum first, actually. So in the beat, you'll hear that the bass drum plays on the 1, okay? So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the bass drum plays on the 1 and on the 3. Okay, so it goes doof, 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 right? So we're going to place the bass drum on the 1 and on the 3. If it helps you, it might be helpful to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just to give you a bit of a bearing. Okay. Then the next element we have is the snare drum. So if you listen to that beat, the snare drum is playing on the 2 and on the 4. So it goes doof, doof, so doof, doof, and that's how you do beat 1. So now I'm going to show you beat number 2. Okay, ladies and gents, and I'm going to show you the same thing with beat number 2. So every beat, like I said, has the hi-hat doing the same thing. So we have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and the hi-hat is going tss, 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 tss. So listen to that beat and you'll hear that it's doing the same thing. Alright, so it's going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and every beat does that. So you can all get that part right. Then previously, when we listened to the bass drum, it went doof, tss, tss, doof, tss, tss, doof, and 2 and doof, and 4 and doof, and 2 and doof, and 4 and, okay? But this time it does a slight variation. Now it goes doof, doof, 2 and doof, and 4 and doof, doof, 2 and doof, and 4 and. And if you listen to the snare drum is doing the exact same thing that it did in the first beat. So it goes doof, doof, tss, doof, tss, tss, doof, doof, tss, doof, tss, tss. So that means that the snare drum is playing on the 2 and the 4. So you can count it out by listening to the hi-hat, and when you hear the hi-hat, count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and tss, 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 and count where you would hear the various drum parts. So you would count 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and as you hear the snare drum, 1 and k and 3 and k and 1 and k and 3 and k and that's how you can figure out where the various drum plays. So as I said, guys, each and every single beat has the same hi-hat sequence. For the first couple of beats, only the bass drum varies, and then eventually the snare drum varies. Okay, so give it a try. It's really not that difficult, and have fun doing it. Don't let it stress you out. Just enjoy the process. Thanks, guys. Bye.